Chief Meteorologist Sarah Knox joins us once again with a full look at our forecast. Hey, Sarah.
Hey there, Cami. Another nice night, as we were saying earlier on in the newscast. Definitely easy going. Not much to worry about when it comes to any cloud cover because, well, there is none. It is clear out there, which means another cool night, maximum cooling taking place. But the difference between, say, tonight and last night is that we've got winds now coming in from the south as opposed to the north. And many of us know those southern winds mean warmer temperatures. And in this case, definitely does. I'll let you know about that in a moment. But first, we can admire Highway 52. Not much activity going on. Not a bad night for a quick drive if, I don't know, you get the feeling to do so. All right, high temperatures today. Actually pretty impressive, especially in our southwestern corner. Look at Mason City getting to 67 degrees today. Albert Lee, Forest City not too far behind at 66. We did make it to 60s in Rochester, Winona, Preston, all at 61. And now we'll switch it to current temperatures, which are of course a lot different. But where we saw the warmest temperatures, we're still seeing the 50s. They're still green on the map. A little further to the northeast, where temperatures have been much chillier throughout the entirety of the day. We're actually starting to see some of the dark blue indicating temperatures sneaking into the 30s. So chilly over there. Will not quite get that cool coming our way because these winds from the south already making a big difference. We can see that when we take a look at the 24-hour temperature change. Not all of us warmer than, say, this time yesterday, but these temperatures have relatively slowed. They're not going to be dropping as low tonight, but we are also seeing a big difference a little further to the west, closer to 35. So places like Mason City, 5 degrees warmer right now than 24 hours ago, and Owatonna, that big 11, feeling much warmer. And ultimately, we'll all be seeing those nice red arrows as we come into, say, tomorrow afternoon, because these southern winds will take over. So that's why I turned them on here on this layer satellite and radar, showing the winds, because it's not showing anything else. That is because of high pressure, which is still pretty much planted right over the Great Lakes. It has moved maybe a little bit further to the east, but we're still very much under the influence, and it's not just us. A good chunk of the country is under the influence of this large high pressure system. So when it comes to future casts, not gonna lie, not much to see. Here we are midnight. All I wanted to show is just that the winds keep coming in from the south. Now with that being said, yes, we're talking warmer temperatures. We're also talking a little more moisture. So clouds start to build throughout the morning, and that brings us into the afternoon. So it'll be a little warmer. Keep that in mind after a cool start because of those mostly clear skies. But then as the clouds build back in, temperatures will slowly rise with a little bit of sunshine. The southern winds by 8 a.m. we're at 45 degrees. And eventually we make it closing in on the 70 mark. Getting there by Friday with more sunshine in play. Cami, it's not until we get into the weekend, particularly Sunday, that another front comes through and brings the rain.